What's not supposed to be scary but is? We need to talk. With my mother is basically, do you have something to tell me? No. Are you sure about that? But when she used to say this, it was always a bad thing that I did, and I had the sensation that she would destroy my soul. Well, then you have to play her at her own game. Just ask, what have you heard? Never start listing off all the stupid stuff you've done, because you're just adding to your sentencing. Ah yes, the mom equivalent of, do you know why I pulled you over? A few years back I got asked this, and I answered the cop I wasn't speeding, was I? He genuinely got mad. You know that's not the only reason we pull people over. Okay bro, you asked, and since I don't know of anything else I was doing wrong, I had a brake light out. I got it fixed, but I mean it's not like I would guess that, and I'm always yes sir, no sir, thank you with police. No, I did not know that. Maybe you thought we went to high school together and you wanted to catch up. How is old Mr. Higgins, anyway? Small children singing. Edit. Why is it always my shit posts? One time I woke up to my at the time 6-year-old sister singing a lullaby right in front of my face. One of the most terrifying experiences of my life. You should have thrown her out of the window. That won't work. They'll just float around outside the window in a circular motion, scratching at the glass asking to be let in. Good point. How about burn them? Only if they turn you or a loved one into a newt. Well, they got better. Your phone's front camera and microphone. I bought a phone with pop-up front camera at least twice since August 2019. While opening links to websites full of ads, Firefox opened my front camera. I quickly closed Firefox. Camera fell back inside the phone and I removed permissions. It happened again months later. The first time it scared the shit out of me, to be honest. I know their ASPI was able to activate front camera. I even know people were blackmailed with their own selfies. I just didn't expect to have my camera activated by a stupid website linked by a friend. I still don't like the microphone. I keep Google Assistant deactivated and didn't give permissions to use microphone. I don't know how useful it is. And if you didn't have a pop-up camera, you wouldn't know about it. The majority of smartphones don't have pop-up cameras. When it comes to microphone, sometimes Google Assistant would just open for no reason / no hey Google. I wasn't even making a sound, and it would randomly open. Siri does the same. Siri doesn't do that to me, but my Echo does it all the time. One time it turned on, pointed at me, and I said, whoever's listening, nothing interesting is happening in here. And the light immediately turned off. It was probably just an error, or whoever it was didn't know how to disable the lid when listening, but it's a good reminder that we've purchased and installed Big Brother and consider it a luxury. My Google Assistant does that and Alexa too. Once I was listening to music on Amazon Music. I was in the toilet and I farted, and Alexa just popped up. It gave me a hard laugh. Filling out government forms. I'm always afraid I'll get in trouble for signing off on a genuine mistake under penalty of perjury. When I was filing for citizenship, all the forms made me nauseous. I was convinced I was going to misspell something, and they would throw out my whole application. Sorry, Mr. Cupcake, you put today's date as April 5th, 2020. The correct date is the 4th of May 2020. You have to redo the entire app, pay the fee again, and your app goes to the bottom of the pile. When you're the first one at the table to order, and you don't know what you want. My wife's family is notorious for everyone sitting down and just shooting the shit while their menus go into shade. Then the waiter comes over to take our order, and that's when they decide, oh yeah, guess I'd better figure out what I want to eat, lol, and the waiter has to come back at least once, but most often twice, to finally get everyone at the table's order. It is so incredibly frustrating and embarrassing. Her father is also one of those people that likes to ask the waiter what they recommend. To this day, after almost a decade of dinners out with her family, I've still never seen him actually order something based on a waiter's recommendation. I just want to scream, Jesus fuck, dude, we are at fucking Olive Garden. Do you really think the cooks at Olive Garden are out perusing the local farmers market every morning to find the freshest things available for a custom menu like some Michelin-starred restaurant? Oh, the Chilean sea base is exceptionally good today, sir. Caught fresh this morning and teleported from the coast right here to us in the upper Midwest. It's the same shit it was last time, and will be the same shit next time, and it's going to taste exactly the same as it ever did, because it's all pre-made and they're just throwing it in the microwave in the back. Juan doesn't have any fucking recommendations. Juan doesn't even fucking eat here probably. Juan is just going to try and pull some shit out of his ass to appease you, and you're not going to order it anyway, so why the fuck do we always have to go through this shit? At least with all this virus shit I've got a temporary reprieve from that nonsense. For real. As a server, I'm so over the food at the place I work. The things I order here are not menu items, but heavily modified creations. I usually just look at what page they're on and basically read a couple items for them. No one actually cares what you recommend, unless it's the item they were looking at anyways. Driving next to a semi-truck, especially between a concrete barrier and a semi-truck. No, that's a very valid fear. If that truck moves over, your car is going to do a great impression of a pancake, and your bodily fluids will be the syrup. Death never tasted so good. This sounds like the tagline to a bad late 90s movie preview. In a world where you're driving next to a semi-truck, boxed in by a concrete barrier, with a logging truck in front of you, and a cement truck behind you, with one wrong move, you'll be a pancake. And death never tasted so good. Dolls, lots and lots of dolls. Fun fact, dolls were originally created to house the souls of the dead. Edit, I saw this on some ghost hunting show years ago, so I'm not sure how accurate it is, or which culture it's referring to. Obviously, it doesn't make sense that every culture invented dolls for this reason, but it likely does have some truth to it. That's not a fun fact, sad face. My great grandmother disagrees. She sounds fun as hell. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share the video with your friends and family, and turn on notifications to never miss a video.